So if you don't have a smart TV or one of the Blu-ray players with a USB port on it, this little media device here, it's 40 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. Will do everything I said. It even has an SD card, and it accepts USB sticks, so you don't have to buy a hard drive if you don't want to. You can just put your movie on a stick. Plug it in and it'll play, or you can put it on an SD card and same thing, it'll play it. So what comes with it? This is the device itself. I use this for playing videos for brides and grooms, but you get a remote, you get this device, you get external power. What else? You get a video cable. So the way that works is you plug it into this port here, and it's the I/O for the video, which plugs into a TV that doesn't have HDMI, but it also has an HDMI port on it. And it plays virtually everything. I haven't came across the format yet it doesn't play. But again, it's 40 bucks on Amazon. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, turning on the TV. Let's get a better picture here. And TV needs to be on a source. It's going to be on HDMI 2. And the Amica comes up like that. I have to keep saying Amica, but it's Mika. And so you can scroll through whatever, like you could play MP3s or movies, on music on it. You could view photos, but we're doing movies, so you select it and you look for the device that it's on. In this case, I'm using the USB device, but it says it can do an optical drive. I haven't tried that yet. So you select the device, goes to the folder, you open the folder. I've got these movies on here. So let's check out Invisible Man. Play it, and volume is really low. And there you go. Now we'll discuss how to get your movies backed up and what format to use. Okay, the software you're going to need is Mkv Maker, Handbrake. Alternate software that I recommend is DVD Shrink and Any DVD, and I'll explain all of those right now. Okay, here's the site, Mkv Maker. So this allows you to convert Blu-rays, DVDs. Okay. I'm just going to download it. I don't use it, but I guess I could try it out. Select whichever version you have, Mac or Windows, and then it'll put it somewhere. I'm just going to throw it in downloads so I know where it goes. So now it's downloading, and that's pretty much it. Install it. Like I said, I don't use it, I use something else. So okay, the other piece of software you're going to need is Handbrake. For whichever version you want. So I'm just going to open the first one at the top, and Handbrake 1.1 64-bit, so it's free. And it's going to tell you which one it says. I already knows that I'm using Windows, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to download it also. I use Handbrake.
and I convert to MP4. MP4 works pretty much on everything. So I just tried to download DVD Shrink, tried to make a video on that, and it looks like there's a bunch of different sites up there, but it's a very old software, and I didn't expect to find it, but I came across the original site, and it links you to WinZip, and then another person on there has get it from them for $5. I'm going to put it in my share drive for $1, just because I have to store it and keep my share drive open. But any DVD, I'll bundle that with DVD Shrink so you can get them both. But any DVD will have a 21-day free trial, and then after that it's like 109 bucks euros, and I think it's 130 American. Anyway, in part 3 I'll go over the installation and how they work together, and then there's another guy who talks about Mkv and how it works and the pros and cons of it. It looks like Mkv will give you a super large file, doesn't do any compression. That's why I like DVD Shrink. But if you want that super rich quality, Mkv is the way to go. He does state that it's not that user friendly, and you got to dig for the video file. He said that it's the largest one, basically the largest size file, which is kind of misleading. But I get what he's saying. I haven't really tried it yet. I may look into it and make a video on it here in the future. But in part 3, I'm just going to discuss installing DVD Shrink and how it works with any DVD, and then also the Handbrake backup that I use. So what I'm going to do is play a clip from his video, and then I'll put a link in the description if you want to see the full video. So here you go.
If you have more than one optical drive connected to your computer, you'll want to select the drive with your movie in it from the drop-down menu at the top of the window here, and then click on the big button that looks like an optical drive. Make Mkv will now read the disk and then display a list of the different tracks contained on it. This usually takes a minute or less to do, but I have had a couple that have taken a little bit longer, but once it's done, you'll see a list of tracks similar to this. Now, this part can be a bit of a guessing game. I've used Make Mkv to copy over 150 movies so far, and the vast majority of them gave me no information about which track was which, like you see here. Typically, the largest file is the one you're looking for. Since I'm copying a Blu-ray, that happens to be this 31 gigabyte track right here.